What do you think? Good. Morning, everybody. I am headed into work. It is Wednesday morning, May 31st, 2017, and today's payday. How cool is that? So I am running late. I didn't get out of bed until about 7:15. It's 7:33 right now, and I always have this idea that, like, oh, I don't have Grant tomorrow, so I can stay up late and the mornings will be better and easier and all that shit, and never is. I am not a morning person, one iota. I found a new app, and it's good just for tracking your investments and stuff. So previously I've been using an app called CoinCap, and CoinCap, what's cool about it is, like, you can set up your own portfolio in it, and you enter in all of your cryptos, and it gives you your portfolio worth. You know, pretty simple. It's in US dollars, which I like. I like US dollars over BTC or whatever. So, okay, let me see here. Hold on. But hold on. Let me check something here. All right. Whoops. Sorry. So I was in the middle of scheduling a Facebook post boost, and it didn't finish. So that's where I was, like, looking at my phone, like, oh, I just had clicked schedule it and then closed my phone and didn't realize that it wasn't completed. So had a chance to edit some images last night with Luke. Well, actually, we didn't really do much editing. We did work on our first pass, and we got about 3/4 of the way through it. Luke was really tired. He worked like 2 jobs yesterday. Well, technically 3 with the photography stuff. But so this new app that I was talking about, it's called Blockfolio, and it seems cool. So I was using CoinCap for the longest time, and like I said, CoinCap has this Altfolio option where you can, like, on a new page, specify all the coins that you have, and it gives you just like a daily, you know, feedback in terms of how your portfolio is doing, like if it's positive, negative, whatever, based on your crypto. The problem I've been having with CoinCap is on that alt page, it only updates like 1 or 2 times, like the values of each coin, and then now it's just like stuck. So it just shows like old values for the coin. So it says like, oh, I'm doing way better or way worse or whatever. So I've tried clearing the cache data, I tried reinstalling the app, and it works once or twice, and then those values get stuck. So yeah, it's not updating live, basically. So this app is called Blockfolio, and you can actually enter in your transactions and everything on any exchange, and it'll kind of track that, or keep track of that. I gotta kind of figure out how to use it. I just got it, but I did enter in my Ether, my 11.5 Ether, and it shows that. It says it's worth like $2,300. I'm trying to figure out how to add my transactions for all my Ripple. So you can do it. It just looks like it's wanting you to enter it in like Bitcoin. So like how much you paid for it via the Bitcoin Ripple pairing versus US dollar Tether Ripple pairing. So if I can't enter it in via US dollars, I'm gonna have to do the math and calculate how much that US dollar purchase was in Bitcoin at the time, or vice versa, whatever. So but yeah, it seems pretty cool. It's called Blockfolio, and I have it for Android. Got the car washed yesterday, and You can kind of see the dirt on the window or whatever, but rained. It rained yesterday. I made it home. Right as I made it home, it started to rain on me as I was cutting the grass, so that was awesome. Pretty sure I have an ear infection for like a week or two now. So I don't know what I gotta do. I might have to go to the doctor at some point and try to get that taken care of or sorted out or whatever. I am flying right now. I'm just trying to get to work here. Excuse me. Didn't sleep well at all last night. I was having some nightmares, man. Trying to think what else is happening. So yeah, Ripple's just sucking ass. It's still like around like the 20-cent mark. Not quite exactly sure what to do here. I'm gonna have to maybe check Ripple in some of the other markets, like the Bitcoin market, and do the math myself and see if it's worth a little bit more over there. I did notice discrepancies across the markets. So like it could be worth like 2 or 3 cents more in the Bitcoin market versus the US dollar market. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know how they're doing their math unless it's based off of the pairs themselves. So like in the US dollar tether market, they're saying, oh, well, Bitcoin's worth $2,200, so excuse me. Wow. Sorry, guys. Basically, I don't know the way they're doing their math. So stay tuned for more.
You gotta figure this is like their dream come true, right? They're at bat, the World Series. They've always wanted to.
All right, this is one of the reasons why I can't breathe at this time of the year. I don't know what this guy is doing, but look at that cloud of dust. I need to pick up a new cabin filter for my car. Wow, here it comes. Yay. All right, here at work, and they're testing out the fibers. How cool is that? Uh-oh, it says fail on the top. Huh. Hey, just getting out of work for the day. Getting the AC cranked. And tonight we're gonna have a little bit of fun. What is still beeping here? That was weird. Okay, so tonight we're doing some photo shoot with my nephew Alden, and he just graduated high school and he needs some senior photos. All fun and games, but he's not into sports. He's not into cars. He's not into traditional stuff. So what is he into? Gonna find out, but I know for a fact he is super big, super gung-ho into YouTube. What does that mean? He quit his job at the grocery store and now his main income is from YouTube. So he's a content creator just like I am. He is one of the people that pushed me to do what I do on YouTube. So I have like 5 YouTube channels, all different subject matter, and yeah, so it's pretty cool, So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I got a concept in my head, not exactly sure what how I'm gonna pull it off, if I can pull it off, and if he's up for it or not. But we're gonna see. So I'm gonna try to maybe do something epic, something fun for him. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how this goes. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. ICO started today that I just found out. So on my phone I downloaded an app that notifies me of ICOs, initial coin offerings. There's this one called BAT, and it's a really cool project. Kind of reminds me of Steam. And they were doing ICO of 1 Ether was 6,400 BAT. And you know, I was researching. I'm like, all right, I want to buy into this, but I don't want to cash out any of my existing Ether. I either wanted to wait until Ripple went up to cash some of that out to buy like 1 Ether worth, or try to raise some funds to buy one just outright, like one Ether worth. These guys raised 153,000 Ether worth over $34 million in less than 6 hours. The ICO was closed and I missed out on it. So really pissed about that. Did not really foresee that happening. And you know, they usually give like a 1 month period for ICOs. And I know some others have closed or finished or completed relatively quickly, but yeah, fucking A. So BAT, watch for this in the upcoming months or years. They created their own browser, web-based browser, or you know, internet browser, and it's some of the founders of this project. The browser name is Brave. Wow, sorry for the wind noise. Browser name is Brave, and this project is the brainchild of like one of the developers of Firefox, one of the developers of like JavaScript or something. They're working on this project, and basically they're going to use their special browser to mitigate or minimize ads served to people, and in turn they're going to almost use like a traffic-based system where, you know, sites or publishers or content creators, if they register their website or web URL and their wallet with Brave or whatever the company name is, they'll get paid in BAT, which is cryptocurrency. So it almost sounds like it would work relatively comparable to Steam, and we all know how powerful Steam is, or how popular and worthy, you know, it's got some value. Just mad that I missed out on it, but I just could not pull myself to take some cash out some Ether. So it is what it is, but I don't know, I'm just not happy. So I missed out on the storage ICO. That was going for like 50 cents when it was already worth 60 cents, 50 cents per unit. This BAT was going for about 3 cents per unit via the ICO. So we're gonna see where it goes from here. Just the fact that it sold out that quick tells me that it's gonna be a huge hit. So they're trying to eliminate the bullshit with vendors and publishers and stuff like that, and how they serve up all these nasty ads. They're trying to make it so that content creators actually earn more revenue versus a middleman taking your revenue. So the middleman, let's say for instance like Facebook. So users of Facebook create all the content. Facebook takes like 90% of the ad revenue, and leaving the content creators with jack and shit. They're charging content creators to like serve up their stuff. I just paid for another $9 Facebook ad to serve up one of my images, just so people can see it. Whereas in the past they would see it like normal, but they restrict the crowd that gets served up your images or your posts. I'm just gonna have to relax and calm down. So the other one is Monaco. It's a Visa-based credit card crypto system or program that they're coming out with, and they'll take I think they're taking Ether for that as well. The problem is with that one, you can't live in the United States, where most ICOs it's like whatever. This one, I think they're gonna ship you or mail you an actual freaking credit card to use. So it's like going to be a credit card that you can load or preload with crypto at the current exchange rate, and or I think when you make your transactions, the transaction comes out at the current rate, and it looks promising, looks cool, but I don't know if that'll work being in the U.S. So I can like lie and say like, oh, I'm not a U.S. citizen or whatever, but I don't know if that means they would still mail me a credit card thing or not. But I found out today that one of my other ICOs that I did, the Arcade City, which ultimately converted over to Swarm, that was $100 of Ether at the time I pledged. It's now worth about $1,700. So how cool is that? Really excited about that. I mentioned it before, but that $100 worth of Ether, it was 10 Ether, would have been worth $2,200 today. So I had no way of knowing that. So for a $100 investment at the time, I would say it was worth it. So I'm just gonna keep my eye on it. It looks like Swarm was even worth more in last week. It's kind of at a low point. It's on a different Swarm is on a different exchange than Polo. It's on Bittrex. So I'm gonna actually add it to my app, or I think I did. And yeah, my freaking crypto portfolio is worth like $6,000. How did that happen? Amazing, right? So I gotta start planning the evening. I don't really know what the hell I'm gonna do for these photos of AJ, of Alden, because I don't shoot a lot of guys, and I don't get excited about photo shoots with dudes. So I'm just gonna make it quick and easy. I'm trying to figure out where to go to do some photos and stuff like that. Gonna have to kind of figure that out. So stay tuned for more. Alright guys, what's happening? It is 10:45 and I just got back from dropping Alden off. So we spent about an hour just to get one shot, and it's pretty epic. So did some steel wool light painting, fire raining down photo for him. So he, I kind of mentioned this is what I wanted to do. So I ran it by him. He was game. We made it happen. Thing is now it's Wednesday night. Vicky wants to go see a movie tomorrow. I literally have to get the whole house picked up for the cleaning lady tonight. It's 10:45 p.m. and I'm not going to be getting to sleep anytime soon, so I got a lot of shit to do. I got to cut this short, but cleaning mode commences now.